Dream just got caught cheating again. But Dream responded, and most of his fans swear he didn't cheat and he's still innocent, but some of the biggest experts in the community say he did. The most insane part is, this all took place in the biggest ongoing Minecraft event in the world, the Minecraft Championship. On November 17th, 2019, some of the biggest creators were invited to a Minecraft tournament to compete in multiple different minigames. Vicstar, Captain Sparkles, Filza, and so many more.
I don't know if this is a weekly thing. I think this might just be a one-off.
And unknowingly to everyone, this would be the very beginning of Minecraft's biggest event, with the Minecraft Championship eventually pulling as high as 900,000 live viewers. So these 10 teams of 4 content creators would compete in multiple different minigames: Ace Race, Dodge Bolt, and Parkour Warrior.
This part is hard.
The minigame we will be looking at today, because this is the game where Dream is accused of cheating and seemingly does things that are humanly impossible.
No.
Now, this very first Minecraft Championship ended with the final 2 teams duking it out in Dodge Bolt, like it does every single event.
Here we go.
Now, Vicstar's team was stacked, especially being alongside his good friend Pizza Hut, who will be a major player in this Dream situation, being the only player to ever beat Dream in that parkour map. Now, the final to this first Minecraft Championship was insane, with the Lime Llamas easily picking up the first round.
Nice.
Let's go, baby.
All they needed to win this championship was one more round to win the best of 3, when the Purple Pandas made an insane comeback.
Another one.
This ended with the last round going to a 1v1 for the win.
2v1, easy. Watch out. Yes?
Bruv,
Alright, 1v1. You got this. You got this. You actually got this.
You got this.
Big
You got
place.
this.
Wait, aiming,
They're
move.
drawing.
No! Unlucky.
Now, this first event was a huge success, and of course they kept running these events every month or so. It wasn't until Minecraft Championship 6 that Dream would finally be invited. Dream only participated in 5 separate parkour events, starting in Minecraft Championship 6, with the cheating accusation coming by Minecraft Championship 11. Dream notoriously joined the challenged Technoblade, who had been playing since the second ever event. Dream was on Team Lime Llamas, consisting of him, George Not Found, Mefs, and Eret. Technoblade was on Team Pink Parrot, later renamed to Pink Piglet in his honor. Now, interestingly enough, Pizza Hut was the one who got the furthest during this Parkour Warrior map.
Holy sh**. That's hard. That's holy sh**. Any practicing I've done does not amount for the sweat that I have right now. I wish my hands didn't get as sweaty as they do, but I'm doing okay.
Hold it.
That one? Thank God. What was that? Oh, halfway. I wish it didn't tell me that just now. I didn't need to see that.
Pete has remained in the lead by a large margin, and he gets to one of the hardest stages on the entire map, the second to last stage, 8-2. You'll be seeing a lot more of this stage because it is insanely hard. While Pete just finished arguably the hardest stage on the entire map, Dream was still 2 entire stages behind, but he was absolutely flying through the course.
That's it. Yes!
Boom! And he would eventually make it to the second to last stage, 8-2. But Pete had already made it to the very last stage in the game, the notorious salmon ladders, which we will also be looking at a lot in this analysis.
Okay, relax. Just relax.
You can really see how much he struggles on it, and this is going to be important later on.
My heart is throbbing out of my chest right now. I feel sick and nauseous, and I don't...
You got this, Peter Zal.
My hands are going numb. My hands are going numb.
Don't have a heart attack.
I'm trying not to, man.
Pete would be the first player to ever beat the map, while Dream and Technoblade tied for second, both getting stuck at stage 8-2. So these are the earlier runs where Dream isn't accused of cheating yet. So I want you to pay close attention and see if you can see the difference with what will come later. Now this was especially interesting because this would be the last time Dream would ever perform like this in the parkour minigame. But the next Minecraft Championship event, number 7, didn't include the parkour minigame, but this didn't mean it would be free of controversy though, as it was actually one of the most controversial events. Not only were there massive issues in this tournament for the first time, Sapnap, Dream's good friend, would debut for the first time as well, forming the highly anticipated Dream team. And Sapnap will actually find himself intertwined in this current controversy. But I can't lie, they kinda did get screwed over in Minecraft Championship 7. You see on the 6th game battle box, Dream's team went 4 for 4, winning every single round. But the server became really laggy, and after a really long back and forth, the tournament organizers decided to reset the game and everyone's points.
Wait. Okay, nice.
Nice.
Bro, what is going on?
Wait, I just got
What?
What happened? We were doing so well. If we actually are restarting the whole thing, that'll be so dumb.
And just a few games later, the community voted game that favored Dream's team somehow glitched and switched to Rocket Spleef, a game that they aren't as good at.
Did we get it? I think we got it. For all the games that Dreams never
What?
played.
What? On the wall, one on the pole.
What?
This drama would be the main focus of the event. Now this is where things really spice up because in Minecraft Championship 8, the insane parkour warrior map was back and Dream was about to make history. It said he started to practice up to 40 hours a week on the practice server prepping for this parkour map. And well, when you look at his gameplay, it really looked like it.
Why?
Boom!
Made this before.
Did you get it?
You finished the entire course instantly? That guy has to retire now.
He said he'd retire. The guy who built it said if anybody beats it, if anybody beats it, he'll retire. It wasn't even close.
The map creator took this as a challenge, and just a month later, the next Minecraft Championship 9 happened, and things would really start to heat up, as the map creator made so many tweaks to the map just to try and nerf Dream that when Dream got to the infamous 8-2 stage, he was completely in the lead, but he got stuck. And eventually, more people would catch up, and they would also get stuck here.
I'm so far.
All right, here we go. Right here. This is it. Flawless.
Come on, man.
And no one was able to get past this part.
Okay.
I got to the final one with 3.5 minutes left, and I just couldn't do it. Everyone else got there like way after.
Now things really started to get sus because later this month, September 26th, 2020, Minecraft Championship 10 was held, and Dream would be the only player to beat the map. But this can be explained by Dream's insane amount of persistence and practice. He was going above and beyond what any other player was willing to do. But then Minecraft Championship 11 would happen. The last instance of Parkour Warrior for the rest of Dream's time participating in the event. And the map would receive so many nerfs, the most it's ever seen from the map creator specifically to target Dream and make sure he doesn't dominate like he just did prior. But this would not stop Dream. In fact, he would play better than he ever has.
This whole thing is so much different.
I can't get through this like slime weird, the new slime.
Okay, I did it.
Why can't I get through?
Oh.
I did it.
Oh, I did the iron door thing first try.
And with the map creator intensely watching him, Dream completes the notorious salmon ladders without missing a single jump.
Let's go! That was hard! That was hard! That was hard!
This would finally get Dream accused of cheating, but not after it happened, not after this event, not even after his other cheating scandal that would happen later during his speedrunning phase. But 6 years later, just a few days ago on February 15th, 2026, by the user It's Taniel, this moment was miraculously caught on Ham Sandwich's stream, an Australian content creator known for his Minecraft parkour expertise. And that's when, while on stream, this entire scandal broke wide open.
Let's find out. Did he cheat? I'm curious how this is even gonna look. Wow. Oh, I see what you mean. I see, like, even there, I see what you mean. Even on that very first level. Yeah, no one jumps like that. Nobody jumps like that. That's odd looking. That's weird. It's not like, I wouldn't call that definitive yet, but that's really f***ing weird. Wait. No. He like ran off the side of the block there, jumped at the perfect tick. Nah, ain't no f***ing way. Ain't no f***ing way.
And so this started a massive storm on social media, and this caught the attention of Sandwich Lord. This is the analysis from the current record holder of this map in 2026.
For context, these are like barely longer than 3 block jumps. You really don't need to go that far to hit these. You could put your dog on your setup and it would hit this jump just fine, right? Look how late he jumps on every single jump without breaking a sweat. He even jumps on the last tick, I'm pretty sure, on the final jump, which he just doesn't need to do here. So this is a little bit of context. This is before 1.20. This means the hitboxes on the edges of slimes are actually not the same properties as the middle. So if you land on the edge of slimes, it's just a regular block, right? You won't get the boost. It's kind of relevant here, but I want to show something else kind of alongside that. So, why was he holding space on the slime? In quotation marks, a supposed parkour pro, he should know that you're not meant to hold space on slime. And, oh, well, he hit the edge of the slime. Like you said, edge of slime is a regular block. It's not the same properties as slime. Well, if he landed on that, what would have happened is he would have just hit the slime and walked off. But no, he hits the edge of the slime and then jumps off of it. Why would anyone in their right mind do that? Now, this pisses me off a lot. Notice how he does these jumps. He's just running to the middle, he's just running and timing it. And he's doing this every single time. He's doing this every time. Run, jump. Like, he's not doing anything in terms of lining himself up before the jump, he's just not doing it whatsoever. Oh, look, he's gonna do it again. He first tried that level.
Something that's really eye-opening here is taking a look at the person who is in first place at the moment. This is Fruit Berries, and like I said, he was in first place at this moment.
What? Oh my god. God damn it. No! That is wild. Get out of my face, stream. Get out of here. Oh my god.
He wasn't first, but he would struggle on this stage for over a minute, dying again and again and again. And Dream just breezed right through it.
This is where things really fall apart. For context, obviously he has his macro. He's jumping on the last possible tick of every jump. Notice how he never does any momentum setup for these. He's just running and going. He walks around her again. He jumps over here. He jumps. Why does he do this? Well, eagle-eyed viewer, I'll tell you why he does this. When he collides with this wall, it interferes with his macro and his macro jumps. Notice how he jumps perfectly after he gets around the wall, and he gets like the full momentum jump. He doesn't hit the wall whatsoever, and I can actually show you this in a later level. But this is the part where actually Dream turns off his macro, because he notices that's wrong, right? He does that jump and he's like, oh, well, that's not right, you know? I shouldn't have done that. My macro's messing me up on this level. Let me turn it off. I want you to count how many jumps he successfully lands once his macro's turned off. 1. Oh, and it's gone. Immediately. Immediately it's gone. Like, that is the first, like, run jump he's failed in this entire freaking game so far.
And there's even more instances that look really, really sus. Even during the practice runs they were doing during the practice server that look even worse.
Look at this. Oh, how are we gonna do this time? Oh, maybe we're gonna just run through it willy-nilly. We're gonna run through it willy-nilly. Not just that. We're spamming head hitter! Do you know how much this messes with your timings going onto the edges of blocks?
And Dream would respond to these allegations made against him during Sapnaps stream speedrunning Minecraft.
Guys, I hate seeing people use stupid, like very, very stupid defenses. Like some people are, there's obviously the shit that's going on Twitter, and people are saying like, oh, it's like 6 years ago. That's such a stupid defense. It just makes me look bad saying that. Second of all, I could go right now. I practiced that map a million, billion, quintillion times. Like I literally downloaded like a stupid recreation. I don't have the original map, but I downloaded a recreation like just right before Sapnaps streamed, and was doing. I was doing that map in like 6 minutes, just instantly right off of stream. I guess there's like more to say, but I'm happy to talk to Parkour. I think most people don't know what they're talking about exactly, I guess. And like they're saying one tick, like perfect tick, and it's like, well, that's kind of how parkour pretty much works. It's not like a reaction time of one tick. It's like you need to jump, and so if your timing's good, then you have better timing. And sometimes when I'm doing jumps that people are saying are like, he waited till the last tick when he didn't need to. I did need to. It's just that I practiced that map a million times, so in order to get the next jump, like the next momentum for the next jump, I needed it to be delayed or something. And it's not that risky whenever you've played parkour a lot, I guess. Anyway, I'm sure there's like more to it than that, but I think it's a little silly, but I'm happy to talk to people about it. I just don't want to make it like a big thing because I don't have like grace, and I think that's reasonable.
And then, seemingly out of nowhere, Dream dropped this bombshell, showing him playing the infamous Parkour Warrior map with a keyboard and mouse cam.
Dang, Will Smith wondering. Oh, f***ing hell.
Dream has since responded with even more evidence to try and clear his name, but even more evidence has come out against Dream, with people finding inconsistencies with the keyboard clicking. Miraculously, you don't hear it during the salmon ladders, but as soon as he jumps up to the end stage, you hear the spacebar loud and clear. This is one of the main methods of detecting cheating in other games such as Geometry Dash. And well, the community consensus seems to be that Dream definitely used an auto jumper of some sort during Minecraft Championship 11. But Dream fans are still defending Dream and believe in his innocence. And with nothing being proven 100% as of right now, I want to know what you think of this situation in the comments.